Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Yellowstone hits all-time ratings high with Season 5 return. It's not quite Who Shot Jer, but the premiere audience for the long-anticipated return of Yellowstone to Paramount Network was pretty huge. Over multiple airings Sunday night, including 2 8-network simulcasts and a showing on CBS. The episode that revealed the fate of Kevin Costner's John Dutton brought in 16.4 million viewers, the largest first-night audience in the show's history. That figure from analytics company VideoAmp, Paramount Global's current ratings provider, as the company is in a contract dispute with Nielsen, also includes 3 additional repeats on Paramount Network and CMT in the wee hours of Monday morning. Sunday's audience comes in a little bit ahead of the Season 5 premiere in November 2022, which set a then record for Yellowstone with 15.9 million viewers, per VideoAmp. Nielsen had that episode at 12.1 million same-day viewers. The November 2022 premiere had only 1 simulcast airing across 7 channels rather than 8, and didn't show up at all on CBS. The VideoAmp numbers don't include streaming, nor could they, as Yellowstone doesn't have a night of or next day streaming home. Prior seasons are on Peacock as part of a years-old licensing deal that also precludes new episodes from showing up on Paramount Network's corporate sibling Paramount Plus after they air. Sunday's episode was simulcast on CMT, Comedy Central, MTV, MTV2, Logo, Pop and TV Land in addition to Paramount Network for its first airing, and an encore at 11:15 p.m. ET. CBS aired it at 10 p.m. ET in between the 2 simulcast showings. VideoAmp's breakdown of Sunday's audience by network and time will be available in several days. Nielsen figures, which may not match VideoAmp's, will likely be available later Tuesday or Wednesday. In a television landscape increasingly fragmented by streaming wars and binge-watch fatigue, one series continues to ride high in the saddle, Yellowstone. With the return of its long-awaited 5th season, Taylor Sheridan's modern Western juggernaut didn't just gallop back, it stampeded into the ratings books, notching an all-time series high and proving that in an age of digital distractions, audiences still hunger for big spy storytelling, rugged drama, and Montana-sized stakes. The numbers tell a story all their own. According to Nielsen, the Season 5 premiere drew over 12 million live plus same-day viewers across multiple platforms, making it the most-watched scripted cable show of the year and the most-watched episode in Yellowstone history. That kind of draw is almost unheard of in 2025. Where streaming first launches and algorithmic content rule the day. But Yellowstone, like its grizzled patriarch John Dutton, doesn't follow trends, it forges its own path. What's behind the seismic ratings bump? Several factors converge like cattle at roundup. First, the long hiatus between seasons only heightened anticipation. Fans waited nearly 2 years to return to the Dutton Ranch, where loyalty is currency and every sunrise brings a new battle for land, legacy, and survival. The extended break gave viewers time to catch up, rewatch, and recruit new fans, turning the show into a multi-generational phenomenon. Suddenly, grandparents, parents, and college kids alike found common ground in the show's mythic themes and no-nonsense characters. Second, the cultural influence of Yellowstone has only deepened since its debut. No longer just a TV series, it's a brand, one that has spawned spin-offs like 1883 and 1923, catapulted country music back into the mainstream, and even influenced fashion trends, with cowboy hats and ranchwear now seen on catwalks and city streets alike. Season 5's return became more than an entertainment event. It was a cultural milestone, a touchstone of modern Americana wrapped in barbed wire and bourbon. And then there's Kevin Costner. The Oscar-winning actor has imbued John Dutton with a stoic gravitas that anchors the series even as it veers into high-octane territory. Rumors swirled before Season 5 about Costner's potential departure, making the premiere appointment viewing. Would Dutton survive? Would he run for governor as teased in earlier episodes? Or would the show take a Game of Thrones-style pivot, toppling its king to shake up the power structure? The premiere wasted no time diving into the drama. Without spoiling too much, let's just say the Duttons aren't riding gently into that good night. From the first scene, Season 5 doubled down on the high-stakes conflicts that made the series must-watch. Land wars, political machinations, family betrayals, and a dose of frontier justice that would make any outlaw tip his hat. Sheridan, known for his tightrope walk between poetic grit and pulpy thrills, pulls no punches, delivering an opening salvo that left fans stunned and eager for more. Behind the camera, Sheridan's fingerprints remain all over the production. His storytelling philosophy, lean, muscular scripts, and panoramic visuals sets Yellowstone apart. Every frame feels like a cinematic postcard from the American West, with golden light dancing on horseback silhouettes and storm clouds brewing over open fields. It's the kind of visual poetry rarely seen on the small screen, grounding the show's operatic emotions in a tactile, earthy realism. Supporting characters shine as well, proving that Yellowstone is no one-man show. Kelly Reilly's Beth Dutton remains a fan favorite, equal parts fire and ferocity, with a sharp tongue and sharper wit. Cole Hauser's Rip Wheeler continues his evolution from brooding enforcer to tragic hero, while newcomers and familiar faces alike add fresh wrinkles to the saga. The Dutton Ranch, once a static setting, feels more alive than ever, its fences hiding secrets, its bunkhouse full of stories waiting to be told. From a business perspective, the ratings spike represents a major win for Paramount. While the streaming service Paramount Plus has grown steadily thanks to the extended Sheridanverse, Yellowstone's traditional cable performance proves that linear TV still has firepower when it's fueled by the right story. The network leaned heavily into its promotion, staging immersive pop-up events, releasing teaser trailers that trended globally, and even partnering with brands like Wrangler and Coors to build anticipation. The result? A premiere night that felt like an old-fashioned television event, a rarity in the digital age. Social media buzz only amplified the show's reach. Hashtags like #DuttonDynasty and #BethDuttonForever trended for hours, while fan theories, reaction videos, and spoiler-free memes flooded TikTok and X, formerly Twitter. Viewers from all walks of life, ranchers in Wyoming, lawyers in New York, students in Atlanta, gathered under the virtual campfire, united by a show that somehow feels both timeless and timely. So what's next for Yellowstone in Season 5? If the premiere is any indication, expect more of what fans love. Jaw-dropping reversals, operatic family drama, and the kind of existential stakes that make every episode feel like the fate of the West itself hangs in the balance. Sheridan has promised that this season will be his most ambitious yet, with long simmering conflicts reaching a boiling point, and the Dutton legacy hanging by a thread. Whether John Dutton rides off into the sunset, meets a Shakespearean end, or doubles down on his iron grip of Montana, one thing is clear: Yellowstone isn't just a TV show. It's a phenomenon, a rough-and-tumble epic that dares to ask big questions about power, place, and the cost of holding on to something when the world wants to take it away. In the end, Yellowstone's record-breaking return proves there's still room for shows that go big, speak plainly, and dare to be both beautiful and brutal. And if those shows come wrapped in denim, dirt, and a dusting of danger, even better.